Hi, and welcome to this Yin Yang yoga practice. This is a short yoga class led by me, Jasmijn, to guide you to wake up the body in the morning. It would be nice if you can have 2 yoga blocks because we're going to use them to support the body. And we're going to start off in a Yin posture, waking up the whole back of the body, and especially working with the meridians that stimulate our bladder, to wake up the bladder to be able to get the body ready for the day. So the first posture that we move into is a forward fold. You can bring the feet about hip width apart. If the hamstrings are a little bit tight and you kind of round backwards in the spine, if you try to lengthen the legs, you could already use your blocks here and place them under your knees. Often when the knees are a little bit bent, it's easier to sit up more straight and not roll too much in the lower back. And if you don't need them, don't bother. You don't have to flex the feet, they can be relaxed. You just lengthen on an in-breath, and then you start to lean forwards, and from there you start to roll and round forwards. And this could mean that for some people, the posture looks a little bit like this, and other people can maybe have their forehead resting on the floor. And all the options in between are still perfect poses. See if you can relax the shoulders down. If it's okay for the head, let your head hang down. Maybe there's some tension in the neck. You can softly move the head a little bit. And I am aware that I'm not taping this video as soon as I've rolled out of my bed, because it's midday here. So in the beginning of the morning, in the early mornings, your body will be a lot stiffer getting into this pose, waking up. But it is a beautiful way to start the day. We'll stay here a few more breaths. Maybe you notice that after a while you have a bit more space and you can lower down more. In Yin, it's really important that you don't activate the muscles, you don't push or pull your body into the pose, but you allow the pose to easily come into your body. And you keep softening wherever you can. Maybe you have the tendency to keep tensing up something in your neck or shoulders, and you keep trying to find that softness there. We'll do 2 more full breaths. And a final one, fully inhaling, slowly exhaling. Take your time to come back up out of the pose. If you need to, you scoop your knees up, bend them. Then you hold on to the front of your knees while you pull the chest up, roll the shoulder blades back, and lift the head. So gently arch the spine back for a little counter pose. And then release. You can straighten the right leg, bend your left knee, and place the sole of your left foot against your right upper thigh. This time you do flex your right foot, and again, it might be needed to keep your knee bent if the hamstring requires you to do so. Core is switched on, equal weight on both your sitting bones. Breathing in, you circle the arms sideways up. When you breathe out, you bend towards the left knee, place the right hand on the left knee and the left hand behind you. You can maybe gaze backwards. Make sure you're not leaning into the back hand so your belly can relax, but you find length in the spine and the core is really helping you to twist. Using your inhale, you extend the arms up again. And then exhale, you reach forwards over that right leg. Now with the left knee bent, you have a little bit more space coming forwards. Make sure again here that your chin is not towards the chest, pushing the spine round, but the chin is away from the chest, keeping that length in your hamstring. Exhale all the way. Let's start moving. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist left. Reach your left arm behind you, gaze towards the left thumb. Inhale, arms come up again, and exhale, reach over the right leg forwards. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale up, exhale, twist left, gaze into your left hand. Inhale, reach your arms up, untwist, Exhale, come forwards. Last one. Twist, left, exhale. Big movements with the arms. Inhale, arms up, untwist. And reach forwards, exhale. Now inhale, arms come up. Circle the hands down, touch the floor next to your hips. Lean back a little bit so you can easily switch the legs. Left leg extends, right sole of the foot against left upper thigh. Flex your left toes, bend the knee of your left leg if you need to, both arms up. And then first we'll twist to the right for a few breaths. You can place your right hand behind you, gently pressing down to create a bit more length, and roll the right shoulder blade backwards to aid the twist. Using your next inhale, the arms reach up and reach forwards over the length of your left leg. A couple breaths here. You will really feel the back of your left leg. And if you feel a lot in the lower back, you might have to lift the chest up a little bit more. Always when we move the chin away from the chest, we prevent that we're pushing in the lower spine, and we'll work more on the hamstring and calf muscle. All right, 3 times, flowing. Inhale, arms come up. Twist to the right. Exhale, reach your right arm back. Gaze into the hand. Inhale, arms up and twist. Exhale, reach forwards. The hands stay up. Inhale, up again. Twist on your exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, forwards. Keep the shoulders low. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Reach forwards on your exhale. That was the last one. Reach the arms up, breathing in. And circle the hands down, breathing out. Now cross both your ankles and roll over them onto hands and knees. And if that's not accessible, you can also slide one foot back. Tuck your toes under so they will wake up a little bit. Come into your tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. When you exhale, you round your spine and you push your butt back towards the heels. Then start to bend your elbows and you gently scoop and arch forward. So the tailbone lifts, the belly drops, the chin lifts. Exhale, rounding again. So it's almost as if your spine, your tailbone is kind of circling in the air. Rounding, arching forwards. We'll do 2 more. Rounding back. Scoop and arch forwards. And a final one. Exhale, rounding back. And inhale, arching forwards. Staying on the spot, round spine one more time. And then come to a flat back on your inhale. Ground the fingertips down, downward dog on your exhale. And we've already woken up the legs a little, but if you want to, walk the dog on the spot. Roll the shoulders open, soften the neck. And for most people, especially morning people, morning legs, you have to keep their knees bent to create length in the spine. Then, on your next breath in, you gaze forwards and you walk or step your feet to the top of your mat. Lifting up halfway, inhale, you lengthen. Folding forwards, exhale. Arms come forwards up. Inhale, look up all the way. And hands in front of the heart. Inhale, arms up, look up. Fold down on your exhale. Bring your fingertips to the floor or your hands on your shins. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Step the right foot back, bring the right knee down, exhale. Circle the arms sideways up, inhale. And then exhale, bring both hands on your left knee and let your hips come forwards a little. If you have a lot of space, you might have to wiggle the left foot forwards. Make sure you roll the shoulders back and down. Core is engaged, right butt is engaged. And then the right hand comes up and you reach the right hand over to the left. Chin away from the chest and breathe. Good. Using your next inhale, the left arm reaches up. Come back in center. Exhale, lunge. Frame the left foot, lift your right knee. Inhale, plank, step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. You can use your knees if you want to. And then cobra or upward facing dog, breathing in. Downward dog, breathing out. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Exhale, jump, walk or step to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fall down, breathe out. Arms upper body up, inhale, look up. Straight back down, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Left knee back on the ground. Big step if you have much space. Inhale, arms and upper body up. Exhale, hands on your right knee. And allow the chest to the hips slowly come forwards. Keep the shoulders rolled back. You can press down with your right hand. Lift the left hand up and reach over to the right. Chin away from the chest again to prevent collapsing at the upper body. And keep the breath strong. Next breath in, right arm comes up. Bring the body into a straight line. Exhale, lunge, frame the right foot, lift your left knee. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the chest up, cobra. Exhale, lift your hips up, down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend your knees slightly, look forwards. Exhale, jump, walk or step to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fall down, exhale. Arms all the way up, look up. And hands to your heart. Lower the hands down past your body. And then make sure that you bring the feet to touch. So the toes and heels are touching. For the next one, we're going to make our way into a chair pose. In chair, it's important in yoga that you keep your tailbone pointing down. So you kind of tilt the pelvis and you really engage the abdomen. Make sure you sit back, so when you look down, you can still see your toes, and the knees stay more or less above the ankles. For a full chair, you touch the ground next to your feet, you keep your legs as they are, and you only lift the arms and upper body up. Option can always be to have your hands in front of the heart if it's too intense on the shoulders. Now breathing in, you're going to lift onto your toes, heels up. Breathing out, heels into the floor. Couple more times. Breathing in, heels up. Breathing out, heels down. Keep going. This will generate quite a lot of heat. One more. Heels up, breathing in. Heels down, breathing out. Extend your legs. Inhale, reach up. Fold forwards, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, halfway up. Step both your feet back into plank, exhale. Stay here, inhale, chin away from the chest. Chaturanga down. Cobra upward, inhale. Downward, exhale. Right leg rises up. Step it in between your hands, exhale. Crescent lunge, arms and upper body lift up. You can bend your back knee if your spine needs it. And exhale, hands back down, lunge pose. Step back, inhale, plank. Chaturanga down. Cobra upward in. And downward out. Breathe in and out. Left side, inhale, left leg reaches up. Step it forwards, help it forwards in between your hands. Crescent lunge, inhale, arms up. Exhale, low lunge, frame the left foot. Step back, plank. Chaturanga down. Cobra upward in. Downward out. Bend the knees, inhale, gaze forwards. Jump, walk or step to the front. Halfway lift. Fold. All the way up. Hands to heart. Final round. Inhale, arms up. Fall down. Halfway lift, inhale. Step or walk both feet back. Inhale here. Chaturanga down, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg, rise it up. And step the right foot in between your hands. Roll the left heel down into the floor. And inhale, warrior two, windmill up. Make sure that the shoulders stay over the line of the hips. Bend your front knee, keep it above the ankle. And make sure that you sit low if you want to make the pose more intense. Come up a little if you need less intensity. Place the right elbow on your right knee. And make sure that you're not going to hang into the shoulder, but press the elbow into the knee. The left arm reaches all the way over to the front. Gaze into your left hand palm, reach the fingers away. Keep breathing. If you want to engage the core more, you will also reach the right hand forwards. Now this will ask a lot of the right hamstring. Keep breathing. One more full breath in, and as you exhale, you lower down into lunge. Step back for plank, inhale. Second to last one, chaturanga down. Go upward in, and downward out. Take one breath. Left side, left leg up, inhale. Step it forwards, exhale. Roll the right heel down. Inhale, warrior two, windmill up. Come and sit low. Check again that left knee and ankle are in one line. Make sure that the right shoulder rolls back and the shoulders and hips are in one line. Reach forwards. Place left elbow on left knee. Make sure that you're not hanging in the shoulder. So feel that the whole shoulder joint is joining in the strength, and reach the right arm forwards. Gaze into the right hand palm. And if you want to, left arm forwards as well. Keep the breath strong, especially when you're challenging the body. One more inhale. And exhale, lunge. Last one, plank. Step back, breathe in. Chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra up. And downward dog, exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. We're going to jump or step into a cross-leg position. So you can bring your feet forwards and come and sit. All right, before we finish this practice, we're doing a little something for the core in boat pose, Navasana. So make sure that you sit with your sit bones nicely on the floor, on your mat, and grab a block. The wider stance for my body is more intense, but you can also choose the closer stance of the block. Squeeze the block with your knees, flex the feet, and then lean back, but keep the chest lifted. It's really important in this posture that you're not slouching in the lower back, because then you use a lot of the back muscles rather than the core. So as if there's a little string pulling you up. The second block, you reach forwards, keep the shoulder blades rolled down and back, chin away from the chest. Good. Breathing in, arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the left and lower the block down. Inhale, arms up again. Keep squeezing the block, so don't hold it with your fingers. Twist to the right and exhale. Inhale up. If you want to make it heavier, lift the heels off the mat. Twist to the left, lower down. Inhale up. Twist right, exhale. Keep squeezing your blocks. We'll do both sides one more time. Exhale, twist left. Inhale up. And exhale, twist right. Inhale up. Bring the hands forwards again. Keep the legs and arms as they are, and just lift the chest for a couple more breaths. Maybe you can extend your legs even more. Keep squeezing. And release. All right. Release the blocks to the side. And then come and sit. So if you want, you can place your hands together in front of your heart. And then set your intention for this day. If you're having a busy work day ahead, you might want to invite something different than when you have a day off. And then give yourself some time to really anchor that intention in your awareness. You can repeat it a few times in your mind or out loud. And maybe after the practice you want to write it down on a piece of paper that you place somewhere. You can see it. Or you could make your intention into a lock screen image on your phone. Whenever you pick up your phone, you will be reminded of your day's intention. You might also be reminded of how often you pick up your phone. If you want, take your time in meditation a little longer. And otherwise you can close the practice with me. Bow your head in gratitude, thanking yourself and your beautiful body for taking this time to wake up in the morning. And I would like to thank you for joining me in this practice. Wishing you a beautiful, intentional